I was sent to Abeokuta by Baba Akinola on a journey of faith from ground zero. And the institution was built by the grace of God through my labor and my wife's labor. No dowries gave us a kobo, but the Primate's office was giving us a regular subvention. We had to augment. So we built up that place as a Bible school, as a language school, but eventually we started the postgraduate arm up to PhD level. And there, God took it to the top class. We had 23 professors that were teaching there. We were bringing people from Oxford University, Cambridge University, Moore College, Australia, and all Nigerian universities where they have Anglican professors from Jos, from Calabar, Nsukka, they were all coming to teach there. So it was the best theological training institution in Nigeria while I was there. People from the Baptist Church were there, more than 30 of them, from Winners, from Chapel, everywhere they were coming to study there. And in 2010, there was vacancy for the office of Vice Chancellor. And at Ajayi Crowther University, my bishop then, Bishop Peter Adebiyi, told me to come and move to Ajayi Crowther or you ought to be Vice Chancellor. I told him no. And he said, why? I said, I'm the first bishop theologian ever created in the Anglican Communion. I have a responsibility. And Baba Akinola, who consecrated me, said, stay in Abeokuta for 5 years. Don't leave until after 5 years. And after 5 years, when you are built up the institution, you can go wherever you like. I said, even though Baba Akinola was no longer in office as a primate, the instruction is still valid. Until I'm 5 years here, I'm not moving anywhere. And I want to put it on record. I was in Abeokuta for 6 years. I never earned a salary one day. I had no salary for 6 years. It was free sacrificial labor. With my money, my wife's money, we struggled to build up that place to the glory of God. It was a sacrificial thing. And I told him, so Baba Adebiyi said, don't worry, you are under the office of the primate, you are in the National Secretariat, we'll talk to Primate Oko to release you. Before he got to Primate Oko, I went to Primate Oko, I said, Your Grace, I beg you, they are coming to beg you to make me Vice Chancellor, don't release me, sir, I want to work with you. And then, so when they came to Primate Oko, Primate Oko said to them, no go area. So I turned down the offer to be Vice Chancellor in 2010. Then they appointed the professor who came there. And after 5 years, when it was now 2015, that vacancy was opened again. They came the second time to meet me at Abeokuta to be Vice Chancellor. I declined. I never wanted to be. I had never won positions. I like to serve. I like to be at the bottom most of the time. It's just God who gives me some exposures here. So I turned it down, and I didn't want it. But eventually they prevailed on me, asking me to come. So I went reluctantly. And I met a university that was in need of a lot of repairs. So God helped us. And the owners of the university at the Supra, the Assistant Board West, they've done the best that they can. But we don't have regular subvention. They only take a collection on 1 day in a year and send to the university, which cannot even pay half of 1 month's salary. But we thank God for that. But I was able to manage the resources. And during these 4 years and 10 months now, I have 2 months more to live in office. God has helped us. We've tarred the roads. We put the street lights. The buildings constructed during my tenure are now about 100. About 100 buildings within this period. We didn't have help from anywhere. I met 4 faculties. Now we have 13 faculties. I met only 1 campus. Now we have 4 campuses. The university is now top flight and the top rated in terms of academic output of the students. The discipline is very high. Everywhere is as if you are overseas. The system runs. We have over 600 members of staff, wage bill of about 72 million every month. We have never owed any salaries, and started postgraduate program. After postgraduate program to PhD level for most of the program, they never had it. Inaugural lectures never held there. We've had 17 professors appointed who have delivered their inaugural lectures. Started the HND conversion program. Have affiliated most of our theological colleges with our university. In Anglican, even those that are not Anglicans, and several institutions like Polytechnic Ibadan, Federal College of Education, Akoka Technical, all over, they are now running Ajayi Crowther University programs. I now have more students outside doing part-time programs than those that are even inside. So that way the university has come to be highly disciplined. Anglicanism is there, and now we are comfortable now by the grace of God. We had no guest house, we have 7 now. And the university is going on very well. And all our programs have full accreditation. Accreditation of programs cost us over 500 million naira. We didn't get a cover from anywhere. The principle is, I am the engineer, I am the architect, and I am the supervisor. We never give any contract to anybody. We went by direct labor executing all the projects. And we called the lecturers in the civil engineering department, HOD, you supervise it as part of your work. The architecture group, you design according to your work. And so I had the experts services free of charge. And today, the university is not owing anybody. The university is very standard. Last year, we had 42 first class, and we are just up there by the grace of God. And as I said, I have never gained one kobo from anything apart from my regular salary. I have never indulged in their corruption or whatever. So we give glory to God. That's been my experience. I'm living in a university that is sound, a pride to the Anglican Church.
Now,